Hi everyone, I'm Brian Michael Galvin.
And I'm Greg Monk.
Yeah, in our show we're going to try to explain a variety of experiences in China. In today's show though, we're going to try to use our phone here, mobile phone, to order some food takeaway using a mobile app called Meituan, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so unfortunately my Chinese is not as good as Greg's, so Greg will be helping me out. Thank you, Greg.
That's quite all right.
Okay, let's get started.
All right, well, let's open the app then and take a little look. We've got here is Meituan, so this is the interface here.
Okay.
We've got is the location. What we're going to go for today then is Mr. Lee's beef soup noodles.
Okay.
It's the first one, it's only 194 meters away. What are you in the mood for?
Beef noodles?
Go for the classic. All right, sweet. I'll get 2 of those then. So I'm just going to press on the bottom right to take us to the payment menu. So here we can just review that everything is correct. We've got the 2 bowls of noodles, and then we've got a 4 yuan package fee for the cost of the plastic bowls used, 5 yuan for delivery, everything to make sure it's okay. So I'll just go ahead and click pay.
Right.
And that'll take us to the payment platform.
Okay.
So we've got 3 options here. Let's just go with WeChat today.
Sure.
Okay, and then I'm just going to enter the password.
All right. Okay.
And what we've got here that's quite handy is we've got a little map, and this will tell you, so what it says here is that the restaurant has already received our order, and once we get a delivery person, it will show where he is, like, is he on the way to pick up the order, is he on the way from the restaurant to you, and it should also give you a rough idea of what kind of time he's going to arrive. All right, so now it's just a question of waiting for our noodles to arrive.
Yeah, getting pretty hungry.
I think people are quite stressed, and food in China is quite cheap to order online. It's not prohibitive like it would be in the UK or the US.
Yeah, especially considering that there's that takeaway food has reached 300 million users in China. Close to 80% of users of the DPP ordered at least once each week, and 10% ordered every day.
To be honest, I was expecting more than 10% of people to order every day, because I see people here ordering lunch quite regularly. Back in the UK, for me, I don't think many people order food online. There's just not really that culture, and B, there's not really the option. It's not that convenient. Most places wouldn't offer a delivery service, and those that do would have quite an expensive minimum charge. So you'd have to be 2 or maybe 3 people to make it worthwhile. And then on top of that, maybe there's like a delivery fee that's the same price as the food that you order if you're only ordering like a sandwich or something.
You know, I don't know in the UK, but at least in the US, you have to also tip the people who are delivering, right? So on top of paying, you know, the service or the food and everything else, you have to also give maybe another tip, right? Whereas here in China, they don't have the tipping culture at all. So
we wouldn't have that in the UK. You'd have it in a restaurant, but not for delivery people.
No?
No.
Do you think this kind of device and service would be successful, like in the West? Do you see it like spreading outwards in China?
To be honest, no. The model just wouldn't work, and I think that's just because the cost of labour is the biggest thing. Like the people who are doing the deliveries.
But that kind of infrastructure doesn't exist in the US, right? It wouldn't be so easy, like because of the wages and other kind of stuff.
Yeah. But I think the biggest problem that this platform has actually is just the amount of waste that it produces, unfortunately, because everything comes in plastic containers, in single-use chopsticks, they give you napkins, and so on and so forth. When you think about the scale of it, it is quite an issue. In general, despite the fact that it obviously does have some negatives, it's a good service, and I'm for one, I'm very happy that it exists.
Yeah, I'm glad to keep using it. Well, let's keep using it in the future, and hope you guys found this informative and also entertaining. And keep tuned, and we'll keep you covered on more experiences unique to China. Thank you.
Thanks.